6 the days here.
Your membership is more than just a card. It's your gateway to extraordinary experiences. With the AAA app, discover savings and hidden gems. AAA, we're always with you.
What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great.
Okay, if you're with me today, today is day number 48 on our 60-day challenge. Day number 48. Okay, if you're back, if you're on the challenge with me, the 12 weeks, 1,000 reps a day, Monday through Friday, 5,000 a week. We are on week 9 right now. We are at day 48. So at the end of the session today, you will have had 48,000 reps on the journey to 60,000. And you are going to see a physical transformation that you've never had in your life. Especially if you've been obese, you've been out of shape for the last decade or two. This program right here of low weight, high reps, Monday through Friday, at least 5 days a week, is going to just rip the fat off of you. If you get your steps in, 10,000 a day, 5 days, 7 if you can, and you watch your diet. Watch what you eat. I don't like that word diet. Start becoming aware of what you are eating on a daily basis. Keep a food journal, set it right there next to the counter, on the table, wherever you make your food. Or if you're at work, make sure you have that tablet ready for every single thing. You don't have to put down like salt, pepper, that type of stuff. But if you're putting some dressing on something, make sure you write it down. End of the day, go back and look to see what the calorie count is on that. That's basically how you get from way out of shape, obese, to get into the shape that you want to be in life. It will work. I promise you it'll work if you work it. Let's get started here. So if you're with me, you're scrolling through, just remember, the 60-day challenge, 1,000 reps, Monday through Friday, every day. Today is day 48 on the 60 days, 48,000 reps at the end of today. If you don't think that it will make a massive transformation, go back to watch some of my videos the first week or two, and you can see that the percentage of fat has decreased a lot over that time. So by the time day 60 gets here, if you're getting those workouts in, getting that walking done, you're becoming self-aware of what you're eating, this will transform your body and your mind. So if you weren't here yesterday, I wasn't on. Yesterday was election day. So if you've been listening to me, I was running. I'm a Republican running for school board. I freaking crushed it against the Democrats. Came out as the winner in the election. So now it starts a whole another 4-year journey for me right there. We'll see how long that lasts before we take off on our trailer. But I'm saying, if you want something in life and you believe in it, fight for it. Every single thing you got. Don't worry about the outside. I have my own very conservative views on the way things should be run. And you hear all this nasty bullshit out here from all these whack jobs. Don't listen to it. Go. The voters will tell you if you're right or not. And regardless, do what you believe is honest and fair in your heart, and everything will always work out. At least you'll be able to sleep at night. So.
This is good to go.
Let's get her done. Come on.
Amazing work on that plan. Can you present it to the team next week?
No problem.
Thanks.
Moved it.
So one of the first things I'm going to be tackling is the obesity problem, definitely in our schools. My wife's a kindergarten teacher, and I see that they force every morning these students to go down for their free breakfast. Every day they're eating donuts, they're eating just poison every single morning. It's destroying their bodies, destroying their mind. God only knows what else it's doing. They bounce it off the walls. That will be addressed on day one. You know, when I stand there at the election yesterday, next to basically my arch enemy, it's the board president, I effing crushed him. Sitting there with a big belly like this out the whole time. We're gonna take care of it. So I live in Western PA. A big buck just came right across my thing here. It's rut season now. It's in the fall. But yeah, I'm just telling you, anything you want to do in your life, you can absolutely do it. You just got to believe it. You believe it. Believe in yourself. Let's go here. This philosophy that we live by, and especially in my training, it's all aspects of your life. It's not just your body. If you decide, as I gave you homework before to do this, we need to be able to know where we're at, what we want to get away from, and where we want to go. That's why you should have your before picture and the body that you want cut out of a magazine, where you want to go. Same thing I just said about winning on a school board. You got to find things that are painful, that hurt, so you can move away from them and find what you want and move towards it. So it's a push-pull. And if you do that in life, there's nothing you can't accomplish. I'm proving it to you right now. Make an effing plan. Make a plan. Make sure the plan is to win. Don't go into anything to lose. Go in to win. Your goal in this life is to make a difference. Start by working on yourself. Become an example. I preach this every day. If you want something out of life, make a plan and go get it. Get your body, and if you can build the discipline to do this exercise, these workouts, it will move into every area of your life. You don't have to do my workouts. I'm just saying, get into a fitness lifestyle. It is the first step in transforming the rest of everything else in your life, from your relationships to your career to your faith, your belief in things. This is my belief, it all comes starting right here, taking care of you so you can help take care of others. One more, legs. So if there's something that you want in your life, I want you to think about your dream. Then we're gonna make a goal. We're gonna create objectives, and we're gonna create tasks for anything. If it's winning a position somewhere, if it's transforming your body, if it's getting that dream relationship, whatever you want, you've got to know what you want. Too many people don't even know what the hell they want. You ask them, what do you want out of life? I don't know. Play video games, eat Doritos, and do nothing. Collect my SNAP benefits. Fuck out. You notice the people that are the most disciplined with their money, disciplined with their relationships, are also disciplined with their body. There's a connection, guys. It all comes together. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If you take care of your body, you will take care of your career, your money, you'll take care of your relationships. But when one starts to falter and you leave it out, everything else is going to crumble. They all build upon each other, and the base is so freaking simple. It's your health, because if you're not alive, you can't have a career, you can't have a relationship. You gotta focus on you, guys. Focus on you.
If you want to see it all, you need a car that can go the distance. The Subaru Forester Hybrid.
Get done. Round one done. On to round two.
And 96% of Foresters sold in the last 10 years are still on the road today. Love goes the extra mile.
So you're going to get out of this program whatever you put into it. But one thing, I've heard so many other trainers online say you can't out-train a bad diet. And that is so true, because you could be busting your ass doing these workouts, doing the walking, But if you're just shoveling garbage in, your muscles might be getting a little bit stronger. You might be getting a little more cardiovascular than that. But the fat's not going to go away. The fat's not going to come away from these workouts. It's going to come from the diet, maybe the increase in burning of calories. But if you don't watch what you're putting in your mouth every single day, and writing it down and becoming aware, you're not going to lose it as fast as if you're going to see a little bit. But if you're going to do this much work, go all in. Go all in on all three of those things: working out, walking, and what you put in your mouth every day, and what you drink as well, because that could be the cause of a lot of your calories and your fat. It's just the basics. Just the basics, my friends. All these exercises are just the basics. So I'll go over the program that I'm doing right now, but this is more the advanced one. If you come onto my program, you don't start off with 1,000 reps a day. We're more in that between 4 to 500 in the first phase, the first 4 weeks. And then we're going to keep increasing that, lowering the rest times. I'm telling you, in 12 weeks, you can shred your body. Lose 15, 20 pounds pretty easily. And the more you have to lose, the bigger you're going to see that big jump. I didn't have a whole ton to lose, but I did lose 10 pounds so far because I wanted to come on this journey the way that I was. But like I said, this is, if you haven't been working out for decades, jumping right into 1,000 reps every day. If you want to, great. You don't even have to use weights. Just do all these exercises just with your arms like this. I'm telling you, 1,000 is you're still moving and you're burning and more importantly, you're building the discipline to do it. The discipline every single day. I can't stress the discipline enough because it will help you in every other area of your life. If you're disciplined enough to do this and the walking and the food, everything else is, I don't know, it's just easy in life because you've developed that culture inside of yourself to be able to find something deep and just achieve whatever you want. I don't know. Maybe it won't work for you. It works for me. I only talk about what works for me, that I do. So, real quick, regardless of what your age is, I'm 53 years old. 53. 5 back surgeries, 2 fusions. I've given up. That's what I'm saying in my life. And the main thing is, get that picture of where you're at right now. This is my fat self. A little under a year ago, until I decided enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired all the time. Transform today. Start the journey. Starting 6 months ago would have been ideal, but the second best time is right now. You got to just start. Then stack those wins every single day, and before you know it, you're going to be lean, you're going to be in shape, you're going to feel good about yourself, your confidence is going to skyrocket, you're going to walk into the room owning it. You're not going to care what other people say or think, because you're like one or two in a sea of 100 fat people. And you'll start walking around saying, "Boy, they can't even remember how you do one thing is how you do everything." And look at that fat person over there. Be like, I mean, that doesn't just happen. You do that to yourself. Everybody knows that. You don't just wake up one day and you made one bad choice and you're fat and obese and sick and diabetes. It doesn't just happen, overnight. This is just like winning. Losing is the same thing. You're stacking loss after loss after loss after loss. Finally, you're in the hole, buddy. You got to dig yourself out. Hopefully somebody's listening to what I'm saying. It can help somebody. Can't force anybody to do anything though.
Embrace the journey, where each moment turns into a cherished memory. Your membership is more than just a card. It's
Come along on the journey, guys. Transform your life. One day at a time. 1,000 reps a day, 5 days a week. You can even watch this on a recording. You don't even have to watch me. Just do those exercises. Get them done. Get the walking in. Get the I hate to say the word diet. Just your meal plan. There's no special diets on mine. No keto, no this, that, whatever. I've tried them all. And guess what? After about a week or two of suffering, you jump right off. Okay? If you didn't have the discipline to be able to keep yourself in shape over the last 2 decades, how the hell are you going to be disciplined enough to radically change your diet? It's not going to work. Maybe once you get to a little bit more of an elite level and you want to dial that in, that's perfectly fine. At the starting stages right here, you got to maintain yourself. You got to at least stick with it. So don't go jumping off the cliff, right off the bat. Let's ease into it. Even with the 10,000 steps, if you can't do 10,000, do 5,000. Can't do the 1,000 reps each day, do 500. Do something. Eliminate something out of your diet that you usually eat on a daily basis. As far as the program goes, if you've been watching me, my goal, my dream is freedom, obviously. My goal is to be able to travel the country. My wife and I both work online. How do I get to that? Set those objectives. First thing is I got to sell my house. Well, that's our first objective, to sell the house. Actually, my first objective is to get my wife an online teaching job. And then I put tasks underneath how to do that. The next one is to sell the house. Tomorrow, realtor showing up to give me an overview, some things I need to fix up. That. I need to buy a new diesel truck for my thing. I got to be able to. Just got to keep building myself. But I have my objectives. I'm not going to go over underneath. They say sell your house, might be get a realtor, make some repairs, get the place looking really nice, follow on the schedule. It's a great time to sell your house right now. Take all that cash, put it all into the stock market, into different investments. Your retirement savings right now that I'm in, I just saw the other day, it's bringing in 17.5%. Like, get your money and get it in there. It's like taking care of your body, take care of your financial health. Let's get our legs done. Squats.
Big ideas don't come easy. But when you use that moment of clarity to create a new reality. To turn your pastime into your full time. Your personal style. Your signature brand. Your homemade recipe. Your household name.
End of round two. End of round two. Bathroom break.
Into your dream job. Your talent. Into a movement. From taking the first step to seeing it all come together. You can do it yourself. Wix.
With Monday.com's intuitive work management platform, you have the power. Not IT, not admins. You're in charge. So you can tailor work exactly how you love to do it.
Okay, on to round three. Round three.
And choose how you like to view your work without needing help from IT.
Round three of the 1,000 reps. Let's go.
That's why
600 done.
125,000 customers love to use Monday.com. You have the freedom to build it exactly how you picture it. The first work platform you'll love to use. Monday.com.
So if you're new scrolling in, 1,000 reps every morning, every body part, 3 rounds, plus an extra 100 at the end, Monday through Friday. We are on day 48 of the 60 days. So at the end of this session today, you're gonna have 48,000 reps. This is week 9, 48,000. Go back and look at my videos from week 1 and 2. You can see the transformation. We still have a ways to go. I plan on getting it down even more. And I wear these same, I do this on purpose. I wear these same shorts you'll see in all my videos because when I started, they were snug on me. And I wasn't on the last one. Now I'm on the very last belt buckle, and these things, they'll slide off me. That's why I'm always picking them up. Judge your success in your fitness, number one, not by the scale, but by the way your clothes are fitting. Even, the more you have to lose, you gotta watch, at the beginning you're gonna lose a lot of water, and you're like, yeah, I lost 10 pounds. Then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm stagnant, I haven't lost any. Well, most of it was probably because of water, because you haven't moved for so long. So I like to judge it by the clothing. The scale can lie to you, deceive you. You could be making progress and it's not showing you because you're maybe building some muscle. But I'm just saying, in your pants, you'll start feeling in your pants, your chest, obviously your stomach, maybe tighter on your arms if you don't have as much fat there. Works for men and women. I have my wife on the exact same program. I told you, she's in her 40s. She has the body and the shape now that she did when she was in her 20s. She won't tell me her weight, but I know that she's in about that 115 area right there. Here when she was whenever she was in college. You think that impacted her self-confidence and all that? Absolutely. Who does that also impact? It impacts me. So for these, I use 15 pounds. You can start off at 2 pounds if you want, whatever it is. But whatever it is, by the time you hit that 40 to 50, you should be nearing failure on those ones right there. That 40 to 50, your body should be screaming. So no matter what the weight is, don't worry if it's 2 pounds. That's why the reason I created this or what I do, it's very simple and basic, but 2 dumbbells, that's it, 2. You don't have to go to the gym. You know, too many people make those memberships. They go a couple times, or if you're really obese, you don't want to go work out in those places. A lot of times the people, the fit ones go there just to show off, which is fine. But do it at home. Do it without talking to people. Be private about it. 2 dumbbells. If you're traveling somewhere besides maybe flying, anywhere you go, you're staying overnight, take those 2 dumbbells with you. You don't need a bench and weights and all the 45-pound plates, all that kind of crap. 2 dumbbells. And if you're flying, then you could do the bands. But you can't make excuses, because if you make excuses 2 days in a row, it's like a snowball. That's why you don't want to quit. Except on the weekends. After you do this 5 days a week, you got to take those 2 days off. Make that part of your routine. The nice thing too about the 50 reps is the pump that you're going to feel. You know, once you get to that point, you just feel good the whole day. Yeah, first couple weeks is going to be a little rough, that transition. Okay, but after that, you'll be doing this and it's not too bad. Problem is, when you get to 15 pounds, the next jump is to 20. That's a big jump. I know it seems like only 20 pounds, whatever, but when you're doing 1,000 reps with a 20-pound weight, when I do my chest, I use 35s. Or I use 30s for my chest because it's a little bit stronger. 15 wouldn't push me enough. Let's get it done. 2 more. We got our abs and our legs to finish this. And the last one, you're going to pick 100 reps, whatever you want to work on this week. If it's your arms, your back, your shoulders, your chest, your abs, or your legs, you're going to pick that extra 100. You can split it up into 50 and 50, or like I do with my chest, I try to just max out and get the whole 100 reps right in one set. So that's up to you. Let's get those abs done.
Just use Adobe Acrobat Pro and AI Assistant on your resume and ask it to generate potential interview questions so you can think about what you're going to say before the big day. Isn't that a cool way to process? Start your free summer day trial now.
Hey, the fish wants an invoice.
Jobber. Customer gets paid. In a market complete. Jobber.
Hey, King, I think the fish will be out.
Wait, not Jobber. Let me grab the treats out the back. Quotes, schedules, invoices, and payments. Tell it's a Jobber. For dogs, bring treats. Jobber.com.
That one, Mary, might not seem like a lot, especially if you're not using weights. But of all the ab exercises, that one kills me the most. And I can definitely feel it all over. So. Okay, last 100. We're 900 right now. Last 100. You pick whatever one you want to do. Arms, shoulders, back, legs, chest, abs, whatever you want to do. This week I'm hitting the chest, 30 pounds with the reps. I'm actually doing all 100 at one time. So if you can pound one out, even if you want to drop the weights, if you want to try that challenge of doing 100 reps right at the end, go ahead and do it. That's it. 1,000 reps. Day 48. 48,000 reps so far on our 60 days, our 12-week Ignite Foundations program. You will build a base that we can then take on to more advanced stuff where we focus a complete session on one body part. But until you can get to that part, you got to build the overall fitness. Drop those pounds so your motivation, your discipline, your drive is there, and that pride. So overall, great session, guys, if you're with me, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.